Alright folks, we're going to look at the different Nano shoes that Reebok made. I'm just going to simply compare actually Nano 2 with Nano 3. The one in the middle is the woman's very popular color, Nano 3. You can see that it's a little skinnier than the other ones. Men's is always wider a little bit, but pretty light shoe and all that. We'll get to it when we're reviewing it actually. And all the way to the left is the Nano 2. I've been bruising it for the last year, so we'll go through it and I'll show you what's good about it and what's not good about it and all that. This is Nano 3 for men, and we'll talk about it also, so you have an idea now of what we're reviewing. Okay, I'm going to start with the Nano 2. I have these shoes almost a year now. It's a great shoe. If you're looking for an overall CrossFit shoe, there is nowhere else to go. You can literally just get a Nano 2 and you'll dodge a little higher bill on the Nano 3 and you'll be just fine. As you can see, I hit at the front, so it's kind of like getting me there. I mean, I don't even feel this, but the grip is obviously, you can see the wear at the front of it as versus a new one. Different grip. You can compare the grip. They gave it a more grip on the Nano 3, no doubt, and I'm sure it's as awesome as Nano 2, if not a little better, if you're looking for like huge grip on the shoe. One of the other difference is that you're gonna see that, let me give you this one, make more sense. If you can see the cage, there's protection right here at the front of the shoe on Nano 2. You still got that, but then also on the top there's a cage where your feet gets more protection instead of this just a mesh area, and it still breathes fine. So the fronts are pretty comparable. As far as the back of the shoe goes, you're looking at this difference right here. It's a little more, I want to say, protection on the heel also right here. Is much tougher on this Nano 3. I don't really know why you need these protections, because I don't do anything to get on the top of my feet. I mean, if you're gonna drop something, this is not gonna protect you as much as, you know, I mean, not necessarily any better than this one, but I don't know why you would want this cage. All I can think of, if you're doing double unders and hitting yourself over here, this may give you a little more protection. That's the only thing I can think of. As far as the bottoms go, let's compare men. The thickness seems about the same. Obviously, I've been bruising mine, as I said, but the heel has this extra black area, the sole at the bottom. As you can see, I'm wearing out a little bit over here too, but the heel is a little blended into the foam part of the shoe a little bit on the newer Nano 3 over here. And as far as the rope tech inside, you still have the rope climbing. This part really grips really nicely on Nano 2. I have no problem with it. They said that this one is improved. I haven't tried it yet, but the only thing I can tell is you'll get more support right here than this one if you're like hitting with the rope. So there's more protection on rope climbing for Nano 3s. As far as the fitting goes, I have no problem with Nano 2s, so you're not gonna feel much of a difference with the Nano 3 as far as the fitting goes. So if the size will be fit the same way, the shoe will grab the same way. The only thing is the performance improvement just a tiny bit, but overall fitting, actually, maybe I've been wearing them a long time and got the shape of my feet a little bit, so I'm more comfortable with Nano 2s than Nano 3s. But I'm not ignoring the improvements on the shoe. Obviously, if I wore it a little bit and get my feet used to it, I'll probably be happy with it also. I'm not knocking it down. Also, I'm not getting paid from Reebok or any other brand or anything else. I'm just doing this as a CrossFitter. So this is what it looks like at the front. They're the same. Actually, this one is a little thicker. This is more of a thinner. So you get more cushion with this one, but I'm sure the tightness would be the same when you pull the laces. One thing I realized, Shoelaces are really long on this one. Nano 3 has really long laces. Once you tie it all the way up, these dangle a lot, so you have to find a way to put them in somewhere. Other than that, they're all great shoes. This is woman's, as I said, one of the nicest colors. You can see the grip difference between right here with Nano 2 and Nano 3. The woman's shoe, the yellow one, is a little narrower, obviously, because of the fit of the shoe for women's. But other than that, there's no difference between man's Nano 3 and woman's Nano 3. So as far as the insole goes, you're looking at same insole, I want to say. Yeah, it is the same. There's nothing. I've been using them for almost a year now, so it wiped out. But the insole softness and thickness is the same. The drop is the same from heel to toe. You're looking at the same drop, same thickness. It's just the heel blends in a little more on this one. Also, the woman's is the same way. So these are the shoes. Nano 3, Nano 2, and another Nano 3 for men's, women's, men's. So as far as my vote goes, if you're gonna buy one, if Nano 2 is cheaper, go for it. You're not gonna miss anything. You're not gonna miss nothing, actually. They'll do just fine, and they may even fit a little better, because I see my feet is a little larger than medium, so I love these, the way they fit on mine. I don't think you're gonna do wrong if you have the budget, but if you're gonna pick one and if you have short on money or trying to decide what to do, go for Nano 2. You won't regret it. And if you're spending one thing, I always say for CrossFit, if you have just no money but just spend on one thing, definitely buy the shoe. Makes a huge difference. By the way, the weight of these two, they're both 9.5s. Nano 3 is a little heavier feeling, so I'm just thinking there's just like this tiny difference between them, but you won't feel it probably jumping up and down, doing box jumps and all that, but it seems like Nano 2 feels a little lighter. So that's about it. Let me know what you think. Thanks for watching.